If AnyDesk is giving you an error code, don't worry, because in this video I'm going to walk you through the most common fixes step by step so you can get back connected fast. We'll cover Windows Firewall, your system clock, flushing DNS, disabling VPN or proxy settings, and checking the official AnyDesk status page. These are the exact troubleshooting steps that solve a lot of connection issues, login problems, and remote access errors. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes just like this. Alright, let's get started. First, let's allow AnyDesk through Windows Firewall. On your Windows computer, go to the search bar and type Firewall. Open the result that says Allow an app or feature through Windows Firewall. This is where Windows controls which apps are allowed to communicate over the network. Once that window opens, click Change Settings so you can edit the list. You may need admin permission for this step. Now scroll through the list and find AnyDesk. When you see it, make sure both the private and public boxes are checked. Private allows it on trusted networks like your home Wi-Fi, and public allows it on other networks as well. After that, click OK or close the window to save the change. This step is important because if AnyDesk is blocked by the firewall, it may fail to connect or show an error code even when your internet is working fine. Next, check your system clock. This might seem simple, but an incorrect date or time can cause secure connections to fail. Right-click the clock in the taskbar at the bottom of your screen, then click Adjust Date and Time. In the date and the time settings, turn on Set Time automatically. If it's already on, you can still toggle it off and back on to refresh it. Then look for the Sync Now button and click it. Windows will update your clock from the internet and fix any time mismatch. If your system time is wrong, AnyDesk and other apps may reject the connection because security certificates depend on accurate time settings. Now let's clear network issues by flushing your DNS. This can help if your computer is using outdated or corrupted network routing information. Click the Windows search bar and type Command Prompt. Open it, and in the black command window, type ipconfig flush DNS and press Enter. You should see a message confirming that the DNS resolver cache was successfully cleared. This does not delete your internet settings, but it does remove old data that could be causing AnyDesk to connect to the wrong route or fail to reach its servers correctly. After this, try AnyDesk again and see if the error code is gone. If you're still having issues, disable any VPN or proxy you may be using. VPNs and proxies can sometimes interfere with remote desktop connections, especially if they change your IP address or route your traffic through a blocked server. If you have a VPN app running, fully disconnect it and close the app. If you use a proxy on Windows, open your network settings and make sure the proxy is turned off. Once that's done, reconnect to the internet directly and test AnyDesk again. A lot of connection errors disappear once the VPN or proxy is removed from the equation. Another very important step is to check the official AnyDesk status page. Open Chrome and go to status.anydesk.com. This page will show whether AnyDesk is experiencing an outage, maintenance, or service disruption. If their servers are down, the problem is not on your device, and the best thing to do is wait until the service is restored. If the status page shows everything is operational, then you know the issue is probably on your computer or network, which means the previous steps become even more important to double check. At this point, try launching AnyDesk again and test the connection. In many cases, one of these fixes will solve the error code immediately. If not, repeat the steps carefully, especially the firewall and clock settings, because those are two of the most common causes. You can also restart your computer after making the changes to make sure everything reloads properly. If this video helped you fix AnyDesk, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more easy troubleshooting guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.